Hello, ladies and gentlethems. First off, I want to say that BET.com is wild for having a KFC commercial play in the midst of this foolishness. As you know, or as you may not know, KFC is a staple in the demise of the group formerly known as 3LW. So, messy. Let's start. This is the Encore, I believe it's called, season 1, episode 1. I'm saying season 1, I believe it's just a limited series, but they would be remiss not to come back with a second season, have, some rap girls from back in the day come together. Like, there are many avenues this can go. But this is just the singing heifers right now. Season 1, episode 1, let the music play. There wasn't a lot of music played, to be honest with you, but we have the introduction to the girls. So we have Felicia from Cherish and her twin sister Fallon, also from Cherish, Pamela from Total, Nivea from Nivea, Shamari from Black, and also maybe Monica. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Shamari looks a lot like Monica. Aubrey from Danity Kane and also Donald Trump Jr., Lamisha from 702, and Irish, her younger sister, from 702, and Keely Williams from 3LW, who we know through that chicken and that macaroni, honey, and the mashed potatoes at Natari. So the show starts off with the twins. I named the girls in the order that they came into the house. So it starts with Felicia and Fallon entering the home. And then next is Pam. It paused on me and I felt disrespected. Pam comes in. She's giving mask, honey. Clear see-through mask covered in condensation from her breathing, her breaths. And she just don't want to catch or give corona, and I think that's very responsible of her. I also thought it was a little weird because you're gonna be in the house with these women for a month, like at a later date in the episode, she does end up taking off her mask. So it felt a little, I don't know, because I assume that all of these people got tested before the show starts. They were probably tested, they were probably isolated and quarantined before the start of the show so that we can ensure that everybody, the talent and the production, did not come away from this ill. I'm just not understanding. Anyway, Fallon is ageist. Now, mind you, I had to look it up. Fallon and Felicia are 34 years old, and they're talking about, oh, we were hoping for some people under 40. How are we supposed to get along, and how are we supposed to be in a group with people over 40? You're 34. What did you want, Megan Thee Stallion? You want some 25-year-olds to be like, oh, we thought we would be, with people under 30? Like, what were you looking for? It's weird. We find out that Keely from 3LW will not be partaking in the singing. I think that is a direct result of internet bullying. It does, girl, honey, my throat said enough. It knew I was going to be shady, but it does impact the way people respond to the thing you know them for. People have made fun of Keely for getting a little tired of your broken promises for many a moon now. Girl, this is aggravated. I was just picking at my face, honey, not too long ago. I'm sorry. But yeah, Keely doesn't want to sing because we bullied her about broken promises, and the sex was spectacular. The sex was spectacular. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, 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 ah. That's my jam. Ah, 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 ah. Ooh. I think he pulled the track out while he was blowing my back out. We was all like, Keely, what is going on? What? And no, I'm not balding, honey. It's just blonde. Um, let me see. The twins, Fallon and Felicia, they just every room they're in, they bring foolery. They bring hateration and holleration to the dancery. And they're going to get on my nerves. They're on my nerves already. They're going to continue to be on my nerves, and I'm just not interested. I thought Keely would be the one on my nerves. Turns out it's Fallon and Felicia. It's terrible. Truly terrible. Um, at some point, Pam, because Pam done got saved, she takes Fallon and Felicia out to the garden, honey, and they hold hands and pray. And it was needed. Very much needed. Because Fallon and Felicia are just disappointing. Disappointing. They have no respect for the people who the way, paved the way for them to be in a girl group in the 2000s. Like, girl, the success of your group falls solely on the shoulders of Total and Black and 702. And, like, please, please, you think you're that girl? You're not. You wouldn't be if not for the girls before you. Period. Moving along. Um, at some point, Sita from Sita's World comes back, and she's up there giving, hey, Miss Girl, how y'all doing? We got some stuff I need y'all to do, Miss Honey, okay? All right. And it's just like, yeah, that's Sita. There she is. It's her. Um, and then we have Cinnamon come in. Cinnamon is a vocal coach. She did absolutely no coaching that we could see, but we got to see all the girls sing. Um, Keely started it off. She started it off. Nivea then continued. She ate. I'm sorry, Nivea just, she's that girl, period. Aubrey, the clip they played did not impress me much. Shania Twain. Pam. Pam. Shamari started singing Escape, honey, and I couldn't stop thinking about that sing off she had with Candy on the other show. Anyway, 702, the girls from 702, Irish and honey, English. I don't know, what is it? Irish and Lamisha, because I get Lamisha and Camila confused, because the other one from 702 is Mila. So it was Mila and Misha and Irish and Orish. And God rest Orish, God rest her soul. But it was just too much going on with 702 in their names. It was just far too much going on. But anyway, 702 sings. They do. And Fallon and Felicia sing as well. They did all right. You could tell 702 was the most 702 and Total, honey, were the most out of practice with singing, but there's something there. It's in there. Um Next thing we see Cosign and Elijah. They were both very handsome gentlemen. Nivea was talking about how fine Cosign is, and she did not lie. He is a very fine gentleman. Very fine. I have a problem with braids that stop at the occipital bone, honey, the occipital bone at the back of your head. I just have a problem with braids that stop right there. But that's just me. That's my personal issue. That's a issue that solely relies on me to have it, and I do. I have that issue. Um, they talk about whether they want to sing sexy music or sanctified music, because Pam's not gonna be able to do sexy music because she says she can't pick and choose what's in the Bible, even though the Bible is just all picks and all chooses. Uh, anyway, let me not do that in case my grandmama watching. But just it's 100% picks and chooses. There are things that were placed in the Bible that the Lord never said that, and there are things that maybe the Lord has said that have not yet been put in the Bible. Amen. And so Pam says, she can't do sexy music because she's saved. And that makes sense. I just don't know why she came to be a part of a girl group when everybody ain't saved. But she said the Lord told her to come to this reality TV show. So, we gonna see his works in this show. But not Mila, Misha and Irish. Lamisha and Irish from 702 also, they are married. And so they don't want to sing sexy music either because they are married. And I believe it was Irish that said she don't want her kids to think, her mama a hoe. They mama a hoe when they grow up. Okay. I mean, it's a valid concern, I guess. All you have to do is explain to your child, I'm not a hoe, it's just music. But if that's not a conversation you want to have with your child, then don't. Child, who am I to raise your kids for you? So we don't know what kind of music we gonna be getting because some of the girls want to be, they don't want to sing, let me go in the house and take off my bra and shake my titties for my man music. So we move along. We're unclear on what kind of music we'll be singing, but we move along the choreography for some reason. And so now we doing a boom boom cat, and some of the girls can do it, some of the girls cannot. I would have been in a group of girls that cannot. I cannot dance, and it's just something that I've had to, accept that I am not a dancing heifer, and that's okay because I've got vocals. Anyway, I don't know what that was. But yeah, they do some dancing. I was very surprised to see Keely eat it up, honey, because in the Cheetah Girls, Dorinda was the dancing heifer. But Keely really did eat up that choreography, and I thought that was lovely for her. I did. It was also weird because why is you doing the choreography and you didn't come here? I forgot to mention Keely said she didn't come here to sing, or did I say that? I don't know. She didn't come here to sing. She came here to be the creative director. So why is you out here booming and catting? Anyway, at some point, honey, Aubrey comes up with the idea that I think we should have two groups. We should have the old heifers and the young heifers, is basically what she was saying. I thought the idea was kind of cute, honestly. Like y'all be under one heading, one group name. This is the group. And then you got group subsection A and subsection B, and you might have some little crossover moments where, Shamari can sing with the old heifers, but then she can come out and do, with the new heifers too. Like, I thought it was cute. I thought it was very cute, but Keely done got upset, and 702 is they don't want to feel excluded, and I understand their standpoint here. But I thought it was a cute little thing. You can have your two groups. It was kind of like Day 26 and Danity Kane, and then they can come and do some mashup hits together, like a little moment. I think that's probably the mindset that Aubrey was in. But whatever, child. Anyway, Keely don't like it. Keely talking about, Aubrey is being divisive, and she kind of is, but What is y'all expecting to do when y'all got saved, sanctified Pam, married 702 and 703, and then you got Cherish, who I don't know what they want. I really am unsure what they're trying to give us. And then you've got Shamari, who, all she want to do is bounce her shoulders with her husband, to be honest. And you've got Aubrey, we don't know what she wants really. She's just here to be white. Um, and you got Keely, who's just not here to do anything, but she's got opinions. She's not here to be a part of the group, but she's got opinions. Opinion. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much it. At some point, we hear about 702 and how Irish's twin sister, if you don't remember that, Irish had a twin sister named Orish, um, who passed away when they were 27 of cancer. I think it was like a kidney cancer or something like that. Honey, I was like in fourth grade. Honey, I'm trying to think back. Um, but yeah, she passed away, and so having the cherished twins there is kind of like a trigger for Irish, and they have a heartwarming moment where they talk about, when my sister passed away, and I said I would be there, if she died, I was gonna die too, but then I didn't because my sister, I could hear her in my head telling me to keep going. And, the twins felt that on another level, and so they was crying because it's like, what I'm gonna do without my twin? Like I felt bad, I felt very bad for all of them in that moment, especially the sister who lost her sister. Um, but yeah, that was a very touching moment. Um, and that was pretty much the intro show. That was the pilot episode. I'll probably be back next week. But that's it. Y'all tell me if y'all watching. Y'all tell me if y'all thought it was a cute little show, or if y'all watched it and was like, I'll never be watching this again. Just let me know. Drop it in the comments. We'll chat about it. And